Left turn ahead. Recalculating. Your destination is on the right. Welcome to G.P.S.
Hey everybody, Alan Weaver here. Last episode I gave a quick illustration on fear, and I talked about how our perspective plays a big role in whether we are overcome by fear or whether we overcome our fears. So today I want to continue that conversation. I remember when I was in college and I worked at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida at Space Mountain. Now, if you've ever heard of Space Mountain or you've been to Space Mountain, you know that's one of the greatest roller coasters that there is. So basically, Space Mountain inside is about 90 feet high. As you get higher, there's a catwalk, there's a walkway that extends outside of the roller coaster track that the employees have to walk on when you are setting the track and resetting the track. And so imagine being 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 feet up in the air, and you're walking on this walkway that is about 1.5 feet to 2 feet wide. I'm not afraid of heights. But when I saw the roller coaster and I saw the fact that you had to be up that high, I was a little concerned. I actually love heights. I love being in airplanes and all of those types of things. But what I am afraid of is hitting the ground. So, see, I'm not even afraid of falling because falling doesn't hurt. While I'm not afraid of heights, I am afraid of hitting the ground after a long fall from a high altitude. And I would watch as those employees who had been there for a while, some of them were running on the walkway. I mean, they're up 60, 70, 80, 90 feet in the air, and they are running from station to station, setting the track and resetting the track. And I'm looking like, whoa, these people are crazy, like crazy. Every day when I would have to go to work, I would have this knot in my stomach because I would be afraid, and I'd be praying like, Lord, please don't let the track break down. And so what would happen? On any given day, you'd be doing your position, and all of a sudden you would hear, "Attention, space travelers. All flights have been put in a holding pattern. Travelers in rockets," and you know, the ride broke down. And so now the ride has stopped. It's pitch black. And one person from each location has to go and be a part of the crew that resets the track. And so I'd have to go down with my fellow cast members, and we would have to go onto the track. They turn all the lights on. You'd see the entire structure. People would be in their roller coaster cars, and they'd be stuck at different areas. And so you'd have to go through and you'd have to reset it, make sure that everything was okay, and then reset it, send the cars down. You want the track to be reset very quickly, so like under 10 minutes. And so I'd be walking on the walkway high up, and they'd be, "Alan, come on, you got to be faster. You got to be faster." I'd be scared. I'd be sweating bullets up there like, "Lord, please don't let me fall." Right? And so I'm walking and I'm looking. Other people who have been there longer, they're running on the track. Interestingly, what happened was after a few months, I got used to it. After about 2 to 3 months, I was running just like everybody else. I'd be 60, 70, 80, 90 feet up in the air, and I would be running on this walkway that was 1.5 feet to 2 feet wide, and I would be running from station to station, resetting the track like it was nothing. What happened? Nothing. The track didn't change. The threat of death or bodily injury if you fell, all of that was still there. But what changed? My perspective changed. The consistency of having to confront the fear every day, it changed my perspective. I got used to the track. I got used to the turns. I got used to the height. I got used to the speed. I got used to the requirements. I understood what was needed. And so because my understanding about the situation changed, my perspective about it changed. The only way to overcome your fear is to confront it. If you keep running away from your fears, then that fear is always going to be there. Look, there are some things in life that we can run away from. There are some things in life that we can avoid. And so because we can avoid it, we don't have to confront it. And so that fear is never realized and we don't really have to deal with that. But there are other things in life. If you're trying to do anything significant in life, you are going to encounter some fears and you are going to have to confront those fears, consistently confront those fears if you are going to overcome them and truly become who you were created to be. So I encourage you today, don't be afraid to confront your fears. If you're going to do what you need to do, you're going to have to confront your fears. And if you can change your perspective, then your fear, which may be like this, it may look like it's going to eat you up. Once you change your perspective, you'll see that your fear doesn't have to have a grip on you, but you can have a grip on your fear, and you can put your fear in its place. So this is Alan. Thank you for watching GPS, and I'll see you soon.